Hello, welcome back to this channel. My name is Zoe and today's video I want to start a new weekly vlog. Not particularly a reading vlog. There will be reading involved, but I'm also doing something for uni and just so my life. Let's call this a lifestyle vlog, okay? A life. It's my life and you will follow me. It's Friday, so it's a perfect start of a vlog because I should have started on Monday. We can also start it on Friday. So we'll see how long this vlog will go. I'm in a moment alone at home, so I don't know where to start. Okay, but let's first start with the things I'm doing right now. So I filmed my September wrap-up but I only read 2 books. So this wrap-up includes the TV series and movies that I watched too. This month. I'm currently editing this video, but I also had in my mind that I want to create with Procreate cool GIFs. So if I'm talking about books, you will see a GIF in the bottom that says books. So I'm currently working on that. And I was also like, when I'm already doing this on Procreate, I can also finally include 3 stars emojis. Not really emojis, but like a 3 stars that you can see in the bottom what rating, and not really 3 stars, it's just an explanation. I actually gave something a 3 star. It was a movie that you can see visually what rating I gave the book, because I realized sometimes I forget to tell you the rating of the book. Professional, I know. So I'm currently working on that. You see, my brain is doing jumps, but not in the right direction. I started a sock for my cousin for Christmas. I need to finish that sock and also start a second one. And then I have a lot of socks that I need to knit. So this is just one of them. I actually have a whole family. Currently I need to make 8 pair of socks. And this is just for the family members. I know the size of the shoes or feet. Then I also need to do something for uni because I neglected uni for 1.5 months. And now I need to go back on track. I have a lot of courses that I started. And I'm working currently on something that actually fucks with my head because I think it's so fucking boring. And I can't believe that this is a study program itself. Business administration is the translation from Google Translator. I don't know if this is actually the right term for it. I just need to work with what I have, and this is Google Translator. And I'm currently working my way through the program to my textbook. Learning for this was a fine nightmare. So let's go to the books, because I got one in the mail from Amazon. Because after I learned for the test, I was like, for the course, I was like, okay, I can't. I need something as a reward, so I can keep going. So I bought a book. I ordered a book. It is Fall of Ruin and Wrath by Jennifer Armentrout. This is a new book, so I ordered from her the newest, how does it called? From Blood and Ash book, and my order got cancelled. Okay, I don't know why, because this one here got shipped easily. Yeah, I'm excited to read this. This is a new series. Why bother to finish one series that you already started, Jennifer? You could also start a new one. And yeah, I don't know what's about. I just bought it because it's Jennifer Armentrout. I almost read everything from her, and I normally like her stuff. So, and because we're talking about books, I'm currently reading multiple books. There may be, maybe not, a DNF in the between. So let's open Goodreads because I can't even remember them. Like I said, it was a long month and I only read 2 books. So there are a lot on this list that I haven't finished. Okay. According to Goodreads, I'm reading still The Court of Thorns and Roses, 4 books in 1 book. I'm currently in the 3rd book, but I have the problem that my Kindle edition of the book just said to me, you're done. And I'm in the 2nd chapter, no, I'm in the 2nd part of A Court of Wings and Ruin. And it's like, you're done. Leave a rating. and I can't get past that page. I had this once with a Jennifer Armstrong book. I needed to return the book because it was so bad. But I have this book for so long now, I don't even know if I can return it, even though it's a Kindle book. And actually, I returned a lot of ebooks, and I got blocked for a while for returning ebooks. Apparently, I still read Malibu Rising. I completely forgot that I read a book. Apparently, I'm at 11%. I'm still reading Words of Radiance. But these are not the books that we are concentrating in this vlog, if I even read in this vlog. I read Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, the second book in the Right Fall series. Yeah. It's about Astrid Parker. Astrid Parker is, to your information, if you haven't read the first one, Astrid Parker is the sister of Delilah Green. Delilah Green. She is a photographer, and she has a stepsister, which is Astrid Parker, and she photographs the wedding of Astrid Parker, and this is why she came back to Bright Falls. In this book, she meets a woman named Claire Sutherland. Yeah, this is a romance there. So in Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, it's about her love story, not with the guy that she was supposed to marry. I'm sorry to break this information to you, but it's the second book. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. They broke up because he was a dickhead. So in this, she met. Astrid Parker decided that she wants to do interior design, and she has her own. She's her own boss now. She's does this all on her own, and she tries to renovate our inn. And there's Jordan Everwood. She is Prue's granddaughter. So the grandmother is the owner of the Everwoods Inn, and she also doesn't live there anymore. And this is why I am still reading the book, because I think Jordan is unbearable. I hate her. Honestly, I think she's really annoying, because she was only there in the summers in Bright Falls, and Astrid doesn't even know her, and Astrid's family is like well known in this small town society. You know, the things you make fun of when you see this in TV. This is Astrid Parker's family, and she doesn't know Jordan, so Jordan was not really there. But Jordan thinks she knows better how the Everwood Inn that she only saw in the summer and haven't seen in a while needs to look like, and it's not the style that Astrid Parker arranged with Prue, the grandmother, and Jordan's brother. So Jordan's brother and the grandmother, they sit together and talked about what they want for the inn, and Astrid Parker made design based on what they wanted for the Everwoods Inn. But Jordan comes in and is like, I know better. Sure you do. Maybe I didn't have this. Oh, but I don't want to. But I also don't care about the relationship, but I care for Astrid Parker. I care for her redemption arc, because she was a shitty person in the first book. So I really hope with the insights on her, like how she is inside, that this book will turn out good for her. But I don't care about Jordan's experience. I don't. So I started A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I borrowed this from Libby. I didn't listen to it. I think I listened to the first chapter and it got returned, and I never claimed it back. Okay, romantic comedy. Yeah, I have it here. I started it reading, I don't know when, a few days back. So this is about Sally Mills, and she's a sketch writer for a live comedy show, and that says on Saturday Night Live show, Duke. And she's a writer there, and she sees all the time that like the oldie douchebags get a really hot girlfriend, and she doesn't get a hot boyfriend. And one day she, for the new season of the TV series, the musical guest is Noah Brewster, a pop musician sensation with a reputation for dating models, and apparently they start dating, so she finally got her hot boyfriend while she looks mediocre. Yeah, I'm on page 52 since a week. I will concentrate on editing more in the video, and then afterwards I will tell you more. So I cooked my dinner, Schinkenkäsenudeln. I don't know how it was called, but it was vegan. Then I did my October spread in my book journal. I want to say I'm fucking impressed for me that I thought I will read 14 books in September because I had 14 slots. So far, by the way, I have only 3 months left in this year. I'm currently, for my book club, for my book read, my book goal, I have 84 books. I'm currently at 60 books, but it's just in my book journal. It's even less on Goodreads because I read multiple 4-in-1 books and 3-in-1 books, and they are not counted as that on Goodreads. So I will probably not reach a yearly goal. It's the first time since I made a goal that I will not finish this. Maybe. Okay, October is ready. It's pretty simple. 10 slots. There's a high chance I will not read 10 books. So then, what I also did, I finished editing the video, my wrap-up video. I need to do a thumbnail and upload this video, so it's ready for tomorrow. I did a little bit more with the socks. I just finished one part of the heel, and now I can do the rest of the foot till I have my length that I need and finish the sock off, and then it's done. And because I'm not doing enough, this is my IKEA rolling shelf. The original idea behind this was that this is going to be my TBR shelf. Like every girl had this on an Instagram page. Obviously I'm not using this anymore as a TBR shelf because my TBR is overflowing. It doesn't fit in on this anymore. So we have here on the top trash, as you can see. Here are art supplies. I don't do art, but I have some, maybe one day. And on the bottom we have my stitch needle stuff. This is where we need to get. So we need this, just this is here, and my fabric, this is how it works, and a tiny hook. And I will do something for my coworker. She asked for a mushroom, and I will do that because I have time, and I will finally do it because she asked for this in March, and it's now almost October. I don't know when was the last time that I talked to you. I think it was on Friday. There was no reading happening in the last 2 days now. It's today Monday. It's already in the evening. I did a bunch of stuff for uni today. What means a bunch? I try to get over lection 3, my economics class. Yeah. I need to work tomorrow on lection 4. I'm done for today. I think the last thing I told you is that I wanted to cross stitch something for my coworker that she requested, but I hadn't needles. I didn't find my needles anymore. Still haven't found them. I bought some new on Saturday and I stitched it on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm finished now. So this is how this looks. I would say it's not completely perfect, but I think it's cute. This is, by the way, not my idea. I looked up something on Pinterest and I found something like this. It's basically exactly this, just the person who did this originally made it a lot bigger, and I used a way smaller frame because, you know, I have a bunch of these small frames at home and I didn't want to buy anything new, and also these small frames are really cheap from Amazon, so I try to use that. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys think about this, but at least on my end, I think if I'm not selling this, I just gifted these little small frames, and so I don't think it's a bad thing to use someone else's idea. If I would sell this, it would be a completely different thing. Obviously I would come something up with my own, but because I'm selling this, I'm not selling this, I'm gifting this to my coworker friend, I think it's okay. I need to clean up here behind because I use pink marker to mark where the middle of the frame is, so it's centered. The problem is you can see it from the other side. I didn't think about this, honestly. I tried my best to maybe erase it. It was something erasable, but I don't think I can erase it. That would be, yeah, I can't erase this. So I don't know what to do. This was definitely not my best idea. I can try to wash it, so this is maybe a thing. So we will see, and also I need to clean up the edges because I'm not gifting us like this. I will use a hot gun to glue. I will cut it a little bit so it's clean, and then I will glue this in the inside like this. Obviously not everything, and then it will be looking like this when I'm gifting this to her. And obviously she can't remove this from this frame because otherwise it would be destroyed if I'm gluing this on the back. Maybe if I add another piece of layer of this fabric behind it, maybe the pink will not show up on the other side, or you can see it because it's obviously because of the light you can see through it. You will also see it from behind. I will see how I will do this. So yeah, I'm currently making dinner. I'm alone at home. My boyfriend is gone to a birthday party in a different city, so I will be home alone tonight. So I'm making my favorite meal. What means favorite meal? I'm making some fish with potatoes and beans. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. But I'm not using fresh potatoes, something out of the freezer. It's totally fine, because I know that we will not eat the rest of the potatoes in time before they go bad, or at least we don't meal plan like this. So yeah, and because I'm now done for uni, I think I will do some reading on the couch. the next day, and I want to talk about, where is it? Here. Romantic comedy. So, by Curtis Sittenfeld. I reached page 120, so I read around 70. So start on page 50 something and reached that to the math 70. I'm really bad at pronouncing numbers. But yeah, I reached that part, and I feel mad about the book. It's not something revolutionary for me. I need to say, the TV show, the SNO show, is it called like that? I don't know what the show is called. It's a Saturday, I think it's the equivalent to the Saturday Night Live show, SNL. Yeah, but it's the version of the book. I need to say, I'm not really a fan of shows like that. What means not a fan? I'm not watching shows like that. First of all, because I'm living in Germany, so my access to the US versions of that is small. I can only watch sketches, I think, on YouTube. And even though I could watch them, I don't do it. I'm not really a sketch comedy watcher. I watch comedy in movies and TV series, but not really like completely comedy. It's just the TV series is called a comedy show, like New Girl. I'm watching currently New Girl. I think this is a comedy TV series, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the small sketches, and it talks a lot about that. I mean, to be fair to the book, it says on the title, in the description, that this is about this, or that she, the main character Sally, works in that field. But I also don't get the jokes. Like, actually, someone asked if they could include a fart joke into the sketch, and they were like, "Oh, that's an amazing idea." I think the fart jokes were funny and that's great, and even then it was not really funny. It was just for the boys funny. I mean, the request came from a man, so maybe this is the epitome of comedy, to include a fart joke here and there. But yeah, then it talks a lot about that. It's okay. Then the romantic love interest with Noah is, I mean, it says also in the description, so it's not in the synopsis, it's not a spoiler. It says in the synopsis that Noah is the potential love interest. So far, I mean, the book is not long, it has 300 pages, and it technically has 304, 305, but I will not include the acknowledgements to the actual story. So the actual story ends on page 300, which obviously is amazing to see that it ends on a round number. But yeah, I'm currently on page 120, and so far Noah and Sally didn't really had, I would say, a big conversation with each other. Currently I'm on a page where she starts to having a sexual interest in Noah, but so far we got only, I would say, 2 conversations between them. I will not say that there isn't any connection between them, because they are having actually a really great conversation, and they have this good back and forth with each other. But the thing is, Sally has this with everyone in the book, so it's not like that it's something special between her and Noah. She has this with every person in the book. She has this type of back and forth conversation. Where are my, here, my brushes. I just would say that maybe this is based on, because they're doing comedy, but so far I'm not really, nothing really sparks my interest that I would say, ooh, this is my favorite new romance. So far it's not really comedic, it's not very romantic for me. So the title romantic comedy is so far not really vibing with me. And I'm not saying this in a mean way. I mean, obviously I'm still reading it and I want to finish it, because
it is interesting. And also I want to finish it because I want to see how many Hillary Clinton sentences Curtis Sittenfeld can possibly put into this book that has nothing to do with Hillary Clinton. Because if you don't know, Curtis Sittenfeld also wrote a book about Hillary Clinton, and this was a fan fiction type. I forgot the title of the book. I mean, it says what she wrote in there, what she wrote before for this book. Where is it? I think it was Rotham, but I can also be false. Wait a second. Yeah, Rotham is a Hillary Clinton book. What if Hillary Rotham hadn't married Bill Clinton? In 1971, Hillary Rotham is a young woman full of promise. Life magazine has covered her well as the commencement speech. She's attending J Law School, and she's on the forefront of student activism and the women's rights movement. And then she meets Bill Clinton, handsome, charismatic, blah blah blah. No one understood that. And there's also Hillary Clinton on the, oh, you can see it, Hillary Clinton on the front cover. And I know that she wrote this because of a video I watched from Jack Edwards. He had a format on his booktube channel where he read books that he saw people reading on this substation, on the subway, in the tube in New York City. And okay, I need to commit to it now. And yeah, we already had, I think, 3 sentences in the book where Hillary Clinton was mentioned. I think Curtis Sittenfeld is a really big fan of Hillary Clinton. I think nothing bad about it. It could be worse. Also, I don't know anything about Hillary Clinton. I'm living here my best life. Actually, not my best life, but I'm living here my life in Germany, and we have obviously nothing to do with US politics at all. Except for the fact maybe if they are allowing Allah to wrote down the whole Alaska that sends us all in a climate change thing, this obviously will affect me. But yeah, nothing I can change about because I'm not a US citizen to vote against it. Yeah, so what can I say? I will finish it. I don't think it will go down into my favorites of all time. So far I'm thinking about a 2 or 3 star. But I will finish it because I committed to now it's a short book and I could read worse books. No. So while I'm getting ready, I go on a, oh, I don't know how it's called in English. Wait a second, I need to Google it. Flea market. Oh, obviously I know this word, but I had it in my mind. So I'm going to a flea market with my co-workers. Today is a holiday in Germany. We have today the Day of German Unity. So yeah, obviously we don't celebrate things like that. Actually, as like really big, we don't have a firework going on like people in the US with a 4th of July. It's just another day where we can be at home, except if you're a nurse or something like that. Obviously you need to get to work because people are dying out there. But if you're having a normal job, you can stay at home, which is, I think, amazing. Obviously I'm having a free day today, so we go to this flea market and I'm actually excited. I hope I find something. I don't think I will find something in clothes because I'm a big size girly now. That means now I'm a big size girly since 2-3 years. So I don't think I will find anything clothes related. But I hope I find maybe some cute bags or accessories. So we will see how this is going. And I want to put on some makeup because I own all of this makeup and I don't wear makeup anymore every day, so we need to do the best out of it. And one thing I also want to talk about, so this is going to be a long part in the vlog, I'm so sorry, is that, like I said, I'm a German. So I know my English is not really perfect, obviously. I hear myself every time I edit a video, I'm like, I know I could say this better, and I'm not really good at pronouncing some words, especially like numbers. I think I said in my September wrap-up, I said 1979, I wanted to say 1997. Is that even correct? Oh my fucking god, I don't even know. Because in Germany we say numbers different, and like the year number, we don't say it in, we don't say, for example, we don't say 25, we would say 520. Do you get it? But okay. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about it. I watched yesterday a video from a YouTuber, and she talked about the 1989 era, because I'm a really big Taylor Swift fan. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan since I was 7 or 8. I think the first single I listened to was White Horse, and I loved it. And I'm a fan since then. But like I mentioned multiple times now in this part here, where I talk to you, that I'm from Germany, is we didn't have the same, or I didn't have the same information like the US people did. I didn't have the newspaper telling me that Taylor Swift is dating this person. Okay, we had this, but it was not like this big. And I'm also didn't had a phone for a long time. I mean, it wasn't really a big thing. Phones when I was a child was not really a big thing. Only the rich kids had a phone, and even then not really. And I didn't have a computer, and so when the 1989 album came out, I just had the album and not really any information behind it, what happened during the time to Taylor Swift. So I watched this video to get some news, like what happened back then to Taylor Swift, or in the newspaper, why she ended up writing 1989. But this is not the thing I want to talk about. So I was really bad at school, in every subject you can have. But we have three big subjects in school: math, German, and English. And this was like the main subjects we could have, that really were important to the rest of our academic lifestyle, academic life. And I was really bad at everything. Also like the little subjects like history I was really good, but arts and stuff like that. But one thing I was really pissed about was my English time, because I was really bad in English for most of the time, and I didn't really have fun in English. We learned for all the years except for 1 year, we learned British English. And the thing is, with British English, it's totally fine to learn that. Really, I think the most of the words that I use are from British English, but during the time in the 8th grade, I finally discovered YouTube, and I started watching makeup tutorials from YouTubers, and I didn't watch anything from British YouTubers because I couldn't understand them. This was my biggest issue. I couldn't understand them. But which person I could understand were the people from the US and from Australia and New Zealand. And so I started pronouncing words or using words that are from American English or Australian English. And I got bad grades for it. And I can remember that, oh, never mind. I can remember that I had a speech in English, and I used American English words. I remember that I got a bad grade because I shouldn't use American English because we are learning British English. So I got a bad grade for it. And with the explanation, American English is a subject for next year, for the 9th grade. And I was like, but I said it correctly, but I just use a different accent. It's like asking in German class if you're, I don't know, not from Bavaria, but the Bavarians have a thick accent. It depends on which part of Bavaria it fluctuates of how much this accent exists. I'm actually not really from Bavaria. I'm from Bavaria, but I live in Franconia, and we have also a different accent too in Bavarian. And it's the same, like giving me a bad grade in German just because I pronounce something in Bavarian German instead of Franconian Bavarian. It's like, it's so stupid to do that, because I did it correctly. And the other thing I want to talk about is, this has something to do with Taylor Swift video, is that I watched an interview in this video about Taylor Swift talking about her girl squad. And the journalist asked Taylor, yeah, what do you think about your girlfriends? And I heard this and I was like, did she say girlfriends? Because I can remember in the 5th grade when we had our first tests in English, because in 3rd and 4th grade we didn't really had tests in English. We had English, but it was really bad English. So I can remember in the 5th grade we needed to write a letter to our male friend. In German we have one word for friend. It's like friend, and you have the male version of it and the female version of it. And the female version was, the male version was wrote down in the test, like write a letter to your male friend. Obviously it didn't say male friend in the description, because the word friend for us, the male version, is explanation enough. And we all wrote down boyfriend, because like obviously if you need to write a friend to, or I think we need to write a letter to a friend about our male friend, and we did that, and we wrote down boyfriend. And I can remember that we have this whole explanation from our English teacher that the word boyfriend is exclusive for a partner, like a relationship partner, and not really for a friendship. And now, I don't know, how old was I in 5th grade? 10, 9? And now, 14 years later, I hear in an interview that a journalist says girlfriends to friendships. And I was like, how can I send this interview to my English teacher that is probably now retired and say, obviously, people are using this in this context without having a relationship with the person that includes romantic interest. I think school really ruined my experience of things I enjoy now. And this is talking in English, watching TVs and movies in English, and reading books in English. Because if I had the same excitement during my school years, if our teachers just let us be how we are, I think I would enjoy a lot more of things. Yeah, this was my rant for today. Need to do my hair now, and then I go to this flea market. I'm back. My hair looks like a mess, but I found some stuff and I want to show it to you. I found 2 bags full of clothes. So let's start. Wait, let me remove my rings. The first thing I found, okay, this was not actually the first thing I found, but I found this vest. I think it's kind of cute. It's black. It has a high neck. Here's an open with only this little thing, and I found something to wear it with. So this is the first thing. The second thing is this beige sweater with an open neck. I actually have a knitting pattern that looks like this, and I want to knit something like this but in a different color, so I got it anyway. Then I found this green trousers. It's not trousers, so it's called shorts. Yeah, I think it's cute. Then what else have I found? Oh, this these pair of joggers pants. I didn't try them on, but they're a little bit stretchy. It's the size large, so I think I will fit into this. I found a white blouse dress. It's a little bit destroyed
wrinkly. It's cute. I've finished with my crocheting of this sweater, and I think it would look amazing over it. And then I have this pink blouse. Is blouse the correct word for it? I don't know. Haven't tried it on either, but I'm excited to wear this. Another white one. It's actually pretty long. Wait. Did I buy the same thing twice? No, different brands. What else have I found? Oh yeah. A beige vest. Cute. And I found the same one in black. So this is everything I got. I think I paid around, wait, I bring 50 euros and I still have 10 euros. So in the end I think I paid around 40 euros for all of this, which is I think completely fine, definitely. Especially, I think at least if I bought this one and this one, I think I would be also around the same price. Yeah, and now I need to wash everything because it smells fresh, everything, but I don't like the detergent, and obviously wash everything first before you wear it. Yeah, I will do that. Amazing. Hello, it's a few days later. First of all, for romantic comedy, I got into the second chapter, I think, or third chapter. This book is not really long, but also has not really much chapters. And if you have still a problem with the pandemic, we can still think about it. The second half of the book is them writing during the pandemic and also talking about how it affects them. And I think Noah had COVID right in the beginning of the pandemic, so yeah, they're exchanging currently emails and talking to each other. Great. What I wanted to show you is I got my last Dragonsteel book box. I want to unpack this with you. If you haven't received your package yet and you are on the list, I would say stop watching it, because I plan to edit the vlog and publish maybe next week or this week. It still depends on how brave I feel about my DNF video. They put on my address on both sides, so I can show you one side. I don't know why they did this. So let's open it. It's open. Let's open it. I never read what's inside there. I once ate a live frog, you know, but it was mostly like a frog. Had an extra leg or two and was violet in color, basically the same thing. Slimy, amphibious, etc. Perfectly nauseating in every regard. It wriggled as it went down. I wish I haven't read this. So, we'll never do... Okay, wait. First, here's the spoiler card. The spoiler card is, in my opinion, not unnecessary. If I would pack this package, okay, I would pack it and would put the spoiler card on the top, so you can remove it and maybe read it if you want. But you have to open this paper thing, and you see already the complete content inside of it. So yeah, first of all, the pin, it's Canadian. Can you see him? Not really. He looks cute. Then we have this amazing sticker. It's stunning artwork. The bookmark. looks, it looks amazing. It's amazing, okay? It looks amazing. And now, so, package down. It looks so stunning. Here's the back. The papers and papers are black. It's stunning. Oh, I love it. So this was the package. I will put this. These I have extra TBR shelf, but these books go to my real shelf because I don't want to get the edges get dirty or the book itself damaged. So I'm excited to read this. I'm still reading The Birth of Radiance. It's not going good. I just want to mention this here in case you already guessed that I didn't make any progress in that book. So what I also want to talk to you is I'm trying to do something for uni, and in this evening I will see Kuang. She comes not in my town, she comes to a different town that is near me. I still need to drive 1 hour there, but it's totally fine. And I'm excited to see her, and she will read out of Babel. So I'm excited. Also interesting for me that this book tour is about Babel and not Yellowface, because Yellowface was the most recent book that came out, but this book talk is still about Babel. And I'm also excited to see how this reading will go, because obviously I don't think she speaks German, but we will see what happened tonight. I don't think she will speak German. So I'm excited to see see her in life. I also will bring my German copy of Babel, because I got the Illumicrate edition from, what was it? Illumicrate or Freibenutzte? I think it was the Illumicrate. And the Illumicrate edition is signed, but my German one not. So this is the German edition, and it looks like this on the side. It looks amazing. It, I think, has the same illustration inside like the other books did, if I remember this correctly. So yeah, we will see how this reading will go. I don't know yet if she signs book. I don't know if she will sign the books or if she just reads out of it and then will leave, or you can get a photo with her. I don't know this, so I will be surprised. On the last book talk that I go to, we did photos and we did signing, so we will see. And yeah, I will bring you with me. Hello, it's the last update. I just want to finish this vlog because I think it's already long enough. So I finished Romantic Comedies by Curtis Sittenfeld, and I decided to give this book 3 stars. I need to say I didn't really like the beginning with the you know, with the little sketches that you followed, Sally, how she writes those sketches. Like I said in the earlier stages of this video, I'm not really a big fan of these comedy shows that include little sketches. I'm more a fan of comedy shows that have a storyline, like sitcoms. But this was completely on my fault. because I mean, it stands here on the back that it's about that and that she works in that field, but I just realized that I'm not a big fan of it. The second half is completely about COVID, so if you're not really a big fan of COVID and you don't want to read about it, then I would highly recommend to you to not read this book at all, because it goes really in depth about it. But in the end, I really liked Sally's and Noah's relationship they had with each other. I think they had a great development in their story, and also I really liked the ending. If I would explain to you what happened in the end, it would be a complete spoiler, but I really fell for Noah's character, and overall the story was cute in the end, but it's not one of my favorites. So this is this. There's no more books to talk about, at least not in this vlog. I finished my second pair of socks. This is size 34. They are the same size. Amazing. And they are for my cousin. So I'm not googling now which size is 34 in the US sizes, especially I have a lot of people that follow me that are from the UK or different countries, so I will not Google that. If you are interested in to see what size this is, Google it for yourself. It's 34 in German size 34. I'm currently working on a pair in the size 37. So like I said, if you want to know which size it is, Google it, but I will not do that for you now. So this was it. This was the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like this channel, I would be happy to have you here if you follow this channel, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye!